Hello! Guardian sucks.
Smile.
Yeah, where's the Guardian? Is it in this post, by the way? Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. Today, this is the plan for today. I spoke to Khan, and Khan said he was willing to yell at me for a few hours. So we're going to go over the gem info. We're gonna go over the new Guardian Ascendancy. We'll look at any new information, and then he said around middays when he wakes up. So whenever he wakes up, basically, we will get some coaching from the Slayer main. To be fair, if Guardian is OP, I might not be playing Bone Shatter. It depends how OP Guardian is, but don't spoil. Okay, so Radiance and Elemental. So this is the normal lab. Let's read the normal lab. Summon Sentinel of Radiance. Summons a Sentinel of Radiance which follows you and attacks enemies in melee while burning enemies around it and taking a portion of damage from hits. That is not what I thought it would be. That is not what I thought it would be, chat. It's like a 70k damage RF that you can't support. Not a fan. I mean, it's cool, but it's not like a support minion. It taunts and takes damage for you. I mean, that makes it a decoy totem with legs, which is not bad. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not what I wanted it to be. Summons a relic of a random element that stays near you. Depending on the element chosen, your relic will have an anger, hatred, or wrath aura. These relics explode when they die, dealing elemental damage to enemies around them. If you already have a relic, the duration will be refreshed instead of summoning a new one. You can get all three. You get 3 auras? Okay. Wait, do we know what level it is? I mean, I have to assume it levels up with you, right? It must scale with you, because otherwise Wrath and Anger would be trash. I don't know which build could possibly use all 3 though. Do we care about the minion exploding thing?
You can't keep getting away with it!
Is the minion exploding thing? Animate Weapon could do it? True. Both of these would be kind of useful for Animate Weapon, come to think of it. This one would allow you to kill shit without Animate Weapon up, which effectively allows you to generate weapons without Animate Weapon, and it tanks for you. And this one allows you to have 3 auras. I don't know, I mean, is it 1 aura at a time? Are we pretending to be dumb? Yeah, it does imply, because it doesn't say you can only have 1, and it refreshes if you already have a chosen element, it implies a max of 3. So, if you summon an Anger, it'll either refresh Anger or summon a new one. And then if you have Anger and Hatred, it will either refresh Anger, Hatred, or summon Wrath. I'll be honest with you, I thought it would be 1, but if it actually is all 3, and it looks like it is up to 3, it seems f***ing insane then. What about uptime? Well, Animate Weapon has the highest duration of any minion build. Like, you scale minion duration like crazy. SRS 2? Actually, you know what? It's not bad for SRS either. They only last 5 seconds though. I assume nearby ally doesn't include minions, right? So you actually have to be the one. Minions aren't allies, right, chat? Wait, I always forget this. Minions, allies, PoE. Minions are allies. Oh. Wait. This is perfect for Animate Weapon. Or SRS, I guess it's good for both, but... This is kind of litty, dude. It's not good for what I wanted to do, though. I actually think the Guardian is good. It actually kind of looks good. I didn't like this at first, but it has so much synergy with what this means. So the synergy is, if you play something like Animate Weapon or Raise Zombie, like anything that you need either like weapons or corpses, this can generate them for you. This is also insanely tanky. Like this is like, I mean, that's like 20k life, right? I mean, it also enables Immolate. Yeah, that too, yeah. Are you ready for a conspiracy theory in PoE? Sure. What did Chris Wilson do now? Red class is flat. Do they die when they are expired? They do currently, like minions. This was clearly made for Animate Weapon because Crypt Secret build was Animate Weapon. They didn't change Guardian much in Ruthless. Because Crip. Oh, they made this node so that Crip could play Animate Weapon and Ruthless? I can see that. I believe. I'm a believer, chat. Wake up, sheeple. Wake up. So okay, here's my new question. Is this strong enough that you would play this as a league starter? It kinda is. Man, can you imagine playing like Animate Weapon or some shit as your league starter? Very momentum based. Do you think the auras are level 20? I reckon the auras scale with your level. I'm crazy enough to do it. Yeah, I don't think I'm crazy enough to do it. I don't... What about the Sentinel of Radiance meme? Do we have any idea on how strong this is for like doing damage? All it needs to be able to do is clear white mobs. Like if you think this can clear at least trash mobs. So what am I supposed to be looking at here? So it's a 72k RF at level 85 with... I assume this is like what you can expect to get on an endgame minion build. I mean, that is definitely enough to clear white monsters, right? There's no doubt about that. So this will essentially farm trash for you if you have literally no animate weapon up, while also teching for you. How quickly is the mob gonna die, by the way? I feel like you would want it to stay alive a decent chunk of the time. It has no self-damage. Wait, it doesn't burn itself, it just... Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. This is bad for my build that I wanted to play, though. This has zero synergy for Arakali. It doesn't have any Arakali synergy. So while this is cool, it just doesn't do shit for what I wanted to play. It's a good campaign clearer, but ain't gonna do bosses. Yeah, it wouldn't be I don't imagine this to be some like Giga Chad boss killer either. It's a much better mapping setup for sure, there's no doubt. You could just re-level for Arakali. What, you think I try out the new Guardian, and then when I get the gear... It makes so much more sense to go Bone Shatter into the Arakali though. Like, it makes so much more sense. Wait, why am I theory crafting this when we still have like all the support gems to go through? In the trial of ASS, we had new support gems against these ones. We appeared to level 20 gems. Hope you excited to come in yourself. Controlled Blaze. This is the Ignite melee shit, right? This is like the Molten Strike shit that everyone was talking about. Supports melee attack skills. Supported skills have a 29% chance to ignite. Each supported skill deals 14%. Oh, there is a cap. There is a cap. It's not infinite. Up to a maximum of 364. This means you want to have a maximum of how many attacks per, every 4 seconds, chat? You want 13. Each supported skill deals 3% less damage for each ignite, up to a maximum of 78. Wait, why 13? What, wait, there's a graph where it gets worse? Wait, are you telling me it deramps? Is that what you're telling me? 2% at the max. Wait, that's fucking, like, that's why it's called controlled, isn't it? Oh my god, it's called controlled blaze, because if you let it get out of control, you're Z DPS. Oh my god. So, how much more damage did you say at max? 70%, chat? I'll be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't like it. If you look at it as a 72% damage multiplier for Ignite, it's okay, but the fact that it's so hard to actually get that big Ignite and everything, I don't know, I fucking hate it, dude. I don't like it. I don't like this one. In the bin. What about Corrupting Cry? Is this one good? Supported skills have 10% increase to AoE. Life of Mail is AoE. Corrupted Blood deals 600 damage per second. Supported war cries inflict corrupting blood on the first enemy hit by each attack they exert. 4 debuffs. 4! 1000% cost multiplier, by the way. Holy shit, chat. Alright, let me compare this to the base gem. PoE Corrupting Blood. Corrupting Fever. 600 at 20. But it's a level 25. And you get 4 stacks per shout. I assume there's a cap of 10, right? That's how it works. Okay. Totems from supported skills gain Avenging Flame and trigger it when hit by an enemy. Launches a fiery projectile, dealing 130% of totem's life when hit. Nah, it's not very good. Is this supposed to be like their take on like explodey totems, except instead of doing like 600%, it's 137. And instead of hitting 32 times, it hits once per attack hit. So the playstyle is like unplayable basically. That has a 1 second cooldown, by the way. Oh dear god. So this is 120 times weaker than Explodey Totem. And it requires a support gem too. It's like 200 times weaker. Nope. Guardian's Blessing. Supporter skills have aura effects, supporter skills have no reservation, Can's Blessing. Supporter skills cannot apply auras on you unless you have minions from a supported skill. Oh, that's not so bad. So by default, just by default with no other juice, it's like what, 7 seconds? So let's look at so the support gem everyone's looking at for this chat is Holy Relic, right? No, is it? What's the relic that? It is Holy Relic, right? Is this the one that does the life regen shit? I assume the Holy Nova applies to you as well, right? Does it have its own, does it heal itself, chat? Yeah, I gotta say, people will use this, right? This is basically what you use before you have a well set up blessing. What's it called again? Divine Blessing? I think Divine Blessing is still gonna be better end game, but I think you do use Guardian's Blessing early game. It's an extra aura, and you can just link it to like Stone Golem or Relic. You'd probably do Relic, right? Because it's untargetable. You just leave it at that. Trauma support. Here we go. This is the Khan support gem chat. Supports melee skills that do not apply trauma inherently, so no Bone Shatter. Cannot support triggered skills, Val skills, or skills used by things other than you. Does not work on minions. Supported skills have 11 to 24 fizz damage per trauma. Wait, it's flat? So Bone Shatter is... it's just 4% more damage per trauma. And this is 11 to 24 flat per trauma. So assuming 20 stacks of flat trauma, which is doable, that would give it 220 to 480 flat. How does that compare to something like Rage Support Gem? Substantially better. Yeah, it's like double the flat on Bone Shatter itself. I don't really have like a melee POB to put this in, but Khan popped this yesterday and got 500 million damage in a fucking Frostbreath Frostblades build. Glacial Hammer Juggernaut. This shit's gonna get gutted before launch. So 10 million DPS with 30 stacks of trauma. So with 3 stacks of trauma, it's 4 mil. Yeah, wow, this is actually a build enabling support gem. So let me get this straight. Did Melee actually just get a tool that allows them to play a really cool Melee like archetype? They actually did it? They actually did it? Okay, here's my question. Is trauma support better than Bone Shatter with Frostbreath? I need to ask Khan. Cause you can just level with Bone Shatter till you get Frostbreath and then swap. Support attack skills that use bow or wands and fire projectiles ahead. Instead of using that skill, you will throw mines that will use the skill for you when you detonate them, targeting your location. Support attack skills can be used. So this does exactly what we thought it would do, I guess. At your location is bad. Yeah, I'd rather it target enemies, but mines from supported skills can't be detonated while within a radius of 30. Oh, that's so cringe. What? Anyway, move on from that. Returning projectiles, 61% less. Pretty much what I thought, yeah, fair enough. Not amazing. Not weak. It's good. Yeah, it's effectively a 39% more damage multiplier. And then you also get the returning function, which is also build enabling, and it works with spells now. Yeah, I think you'll see some people using this on League Start for sure. What are the cool spells you could now play as a League Starter thanks to this gem? It's good for Molten Strike. Didn't they nerf Spark with the returning function? Like it doesn't refresh anymore, right? Well, cool. Anyway, like I said, not too much to say other than it's cool. It's obviously weaker than Vengeance Cascade, but the fact that it's a support gem means you can literally League Start with returning projectiles, which is cool. So. Sadism. I hate it. I don't like it. Oh. Man, 80% less is just fucked up, man. Yeah, so obviously they balanced this around defiled forces. I had much higher hopes. Fresh meat. Minions created gain adrenaline. Waken Fury grants base crit and crit multi. What did we say this was good for again? Skellies, right? So it's Giga flat crit, Giga crit multi, and adrenaline. I mean, it's an absolutely fucking insane damage support gem if you can actually make use of it. I mean, Skellies would be the best thing for it, right? SRS if they are designed to die, right? So like minion instability. Fresh meat support gem makes re-summoning minions good, and that's the weakest part of a lot of minion builds. Well, that's cool. Anyway, I don't think this changes my league start plan because I'm a pussy, and I would rather let other people smarter than me YOLO the league starts. So I think we're still gonna do Bone Shatter. Add this. I have to. What does it look like in chat? Oh my god. Alright, anyway, I'll ask Khan, when do you wanna do the sesh? Wait, what? I don't get it. Aw. True. Alright, be right back, chat, be right back. I didn't see it. Alright, be right back.